Terme Tettuccio in Montecatini Terme in Italy is a thermal spa. Very, very historic. It was originally constructed in the 1700s and then it was renovated in the 1920s. And you can just go in there now. I don't think people bathe in here now, but you can certainly go in and help yourself to the healing thermal waters. And I'll show you some of that in just a minute. But as you can see, it is just, well, it's actually breathtaking, I think. I've been here a number of times and I'm always just blown away by, I suppose, the ostentatious design, but it's just stunning. You've got all these frescoes and all this marble. It is just incredible, and some very nice peaceful gardens. So anyway, You've got these taps here that run with the thermal waters. They contain what is believed to be rejuvenating minerals. What I would say is it's incredibly salty, and I'm going to show you just how salty it is in just a second. So it's just outside the town of Montecatini Terme, which we've got another video on, between Montecatini Terme and the funicolare that takes you up to Montecatini Alto, which we've also got a video on. It's only about €7 to get in, something like that, and you can drink from the waters. I think they charge about €1 to give you a little plastic cup so you can drink from the waters. Now, on this particular occasion in 2024, I went with my old schoolmate Mark, and I've got some footage of him. We both tried the water. I've tried it before, and I know it's salty, but there was one that was quite salty, and then one that was unbelievably salty. So this is me just getting the first one here that we tried. As I say, it was very salty water. Now this is Mark trying the mega salty one. I got his permission to put this in. Look at his face. You wait till he looks back round to the camera. This is obviously in slow motion. Check that out. Anyway, that was just like chewing wet salt, basically. And we went straight here, which is the bar, and we had some fresh orange juice to get rid of the salty taste. It was just incredible. But I mean, look at this ceiling. There is nothing about this place that hasn't just been mega over-designed. Yeah, I shudder to think what it cost to build in the 1700s. I was kind of fantasizing about owning this place and living there. That's probably never going to happen, is it? But anyway, so this is what they now use as a bar. I don't know if there were originally it was a meeting place or something like that. This is the fresh orange juice, and I think coming into shot is the lovely young lady that made our fresh orange juice. And they hand squeeze it. There's not actually an automatic machine. They squeeze it by hand on a juicer, and it was very nice, particularly after drinking a load of salt. Anyway, I'm going to now take you back outside and show you this ceiling. I mean, even the ceiling is ridiculously over top. Just these walkways with the frescoes and these marble colonnades, and it's just incredible. Then outside, they have very pretty gardens, and this is it's kind of a calendar, a floral calendar. As it comes into shot here, you will see that it says October 2024, and I'm pretty sure I've got photos of it from years ago where they actually change it every day. They're clearly getting a bit lazy in their old age, and they change it every month now. But there it says 2024, October, and Tettuccio. But they actually used to do the date in little flowers. It's just plain lazy. But just look at this. I mean, it is breathtaking. Oh, amazing. We did go on a particularly sunny day as well. So although it was in October, as you can see, it was late afternoon and the sun was starting to go down over there. I think we were just sat, I think I shot this little bit while we were sat outside the bar having our orange juice. But the detail in this place is just absolutely incredible. This is the main structure. As I say, it was a thermal spa, and there is there's a bit big enough to bathe in, which I'll show you in just a second, but I've never seen anybody bathing in it. But there's a wild boar made of, I want a brass wild boar in my garden. How cool is this? But then just beyond the main, the bit that we've been looking around, which is here, I've got my back to another bit, which I'll show you, which is, it's less grand, but it's just, peeping through the curtains, it all just looks like a function room or a civic function room, or, and I think there are offices here and one thing and another. I'm sure it's owned by the local government. As I say, there is a spa pool here, but I've never seen anybody here, and I don't see any signs that say you can go in it and have a look. But I'm sort of outside in the gardens here. That's the pool just there inside that kind of circular area, so it's a fairly decent sized pool, but I'll show it to you again in just a second. That's the other part that I said to you. It's very close to the big section that we've been going through, and there's just sort of these, again, a kind of a walkway, a colonnade that I'll take you along in a sec, but it just looks like a meeting room inside there. And this is clearly the bath that I mentioned to you that I shot just from round the other side. I didn't stick my finger in there to see whether or not it was salty, but anyway, as I say, I've never seen anybody in there, but I'm sure that was the whole point of the place in years gone by. I'm not quite sure it was necessary to have it this grand, because it is potentially one of the most over-the-top places I've ever visited, including the Vatican. Yeah, there is just nothing that's ordinary about it, as you can see here. So I'm just up at the other place now, looking back down. That wild boar's around there somewhere. Just stunning, and particularly on a day like this. So you can have a look around the gardens as well. The gardens, they're very nice, they're very relaxing and pretty. They certainly don't match the grandeur though of the buildings, in my opinion. They're a lot more normal, shall we say. But again, look here, you've got these marble columns, and on the left there, they're the curtains that I referred to, that I peeped through to see this sort of kind of big empty space that looked like a function room. And there we're looking back down to the main baths building just there, and the aforementioned wild boar, I think it's just tucked round to the right there. Anyway, that is Terme Tettuccio, and as I say, it's on the edge of Montecatini Terme. There is a car park literally a 2-minute walk away from it, which is very, very cheap. And then as I'm looking over here, that goes up towards Montecatini Alto and the Funicolare, which you must also do on a day out here. So that is it. I'm now going to finish just with a few of my stills that I took whilst I was here. Hope you've enjoyed that video. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also to the newsletters on the homepage of our website. And also, please let me know in the comments below what you think of this place. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.